Well, hello everyone. It's been a while since I last posted a video. And let's talk about the title of it. We are living in very interesting times right now. Very interesting times right now if you know what's truly going on. And the need for discernment is stronger now more than it's ever been. Let's talk about manifestation and what it actually is. New Age spirituality will tell you that manifestation is this magical thing that you may come across thumbnails on a video that tell you, watch this video and I'll help you manifest $1 million by next week. No. That's not how it works. In fact, I can directly tie alignment in to manifestation because really there is a trifecta that makes both of them work in tandem. And that is thought, action, excuse the hair there, and emotion. Those three things. In order to get a visual understanding of this, the phone in which I am recording this video on, whether it was in one person's mind or a collective's mind, is neither here nor there. It started out as an idea. But if nobody took action on that idea afterwards, I wouldn't be here recording this video on this phone. It wouldn't happen. The same thing goes for anything in this world that exists aside from nature. It all starts off as a thought. But here within this physical plane, it doesn't manifest without action. Now, to tie alignment into all of this is emotion. If you have a thought or an idea and you take action on it, what emotion are you feeling? Do you feel good about what you're doing? Or is what you're doing tiresome? Feels like a chore? If it's the latter, then this is an alignment. But if it's the former, that is alignment and manifestation in a nutshell. It doesn't happen without action. New Age spirituality will not only give you this ridiculous fluff, but it also tells you other silly ideas like spirit guides and the universe is like some catalog you can order things from. And the problem with these narratives is that it implies that there are external forces outside of you working, when that's not the truth. Spirit guide and spirit guides are real, but it's not anything outside of you. It's your higher self. You are your spirit guide. And the universe being a catalog in which you order from, there's almost a half-truth to that. Yes, the universe responds to alignment and it responds to manifestation, but not outside of it, because the universe doesn't exist outside of you. The universe exists because of your awareness of it. Because of your consciousness of it, it exists. That's the foundation. Your consciousness of the universe is the sole reason for its existence. So if we're to understand that, then ergo, you are the universe. You are the microcosm, and the universe is the macrocosm. Without your awareness and consciousness of it, it doesn't exist at all. Quantum mechanics tells us this. This isn't just spiritual fluff. This is quantum mechanics. Where am I going with all of this? What am I trying to say here? None of this is separate. There is no separation. There never has been separation. You are not separate from God. You've never been separate from God. It's always been within you. Luke 17:21. The kingdom of God is within you. That's the truth. There is no separation here. Now, for the sake of ourselves within this physical world, within this physical plane, we like external narratives. We like the idea that someone or something is coming to save us. No. If you want to be of God, if you want to walk with God, you walk with an understanding that you and God are one and the same. There is no magical man in the sky that's a he or a she. God is all that is. God is everything. And what I need you to understand is the cognitive dissonance that comes from the idea that Christians will tell you, because you'll say this to Christians. You'll say, God is all that is, and they'll be like, yeah, God is all that is. But then you'll follow up with, therefore, he cannot be a magical man in the sky, and he cannot be a gender. And they'll be like, whoa now. But he is a magical man in the sky. He just sees all. Now, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes when I say this, but let's stop and think for a second as to how ridiculous that sounds. Let's stop to think for a second the very cognitive dissonance that is involved in that belief. It's not both. God is all that is. And to walk with God, as I've said again, is to walk with the understanding that you and God are one and the same. It's always been you. Now, for the times that we live in, we're at a crossroads here as humanity. There are those of us who are waking up and remembering who we are and coming to understanding with this truth. And then there are those of us who are watching the news every day, seeing things about World War III or where AI is going, what's happening with currency, blah blah this, blah blah that, blah blah this. Okay. Just keep taking all that in. But maybe stop to ask yourself, am I capable of any thought of my own in these times? Or am I waking up every day for this dose of information to be in the know, whatever it makes you feel, however superior it makes you feel? But have you stopped to ask yourself, what if I didn't take any of this information in at all? What if I didn't concern myself with it? Would I even know it's happening? You're being programmed. And that programming will only be as real as you make it. We are heading into a timeline split here. And one of two things can either be true for you. Either you are remembering who you really are in this time, and if that is the case, and I'm not just talking about having knowledge of the Hermetic principle or knowing a thing or two about ancient esotericism. Knowledge and knowing are two different things. If you know who you are with the same conviction that you know the sun rises and sets, that is knowing. That is true knowing. And this video I'm putting out right now, this is who I'm speaking to. But if you are still asleep, but this is resonating with you, by all means, go deeper. But I'm warning you, if this is the path you're on, if this does resonate with you, and this is what you're going through, I will say from my own personal experience here as well, the old you will put up a fight. You're going to go in and out of two versions of yourself. And the duality you're going to experience is going to be unlike anything you've ever experienced. It's been that way for me. But again, I've come to the point where I have a knowing, a deep knowing of who I really am. And I walk with God with the understanding that I am one and the same with God. I was never separate. We were never separate. Nothing is separate. Separation is the biggest illusion of this physical plane. It is the story we are told from the moment we are born. But it is an illusion. If watching this resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. Community is everything right now, and I would just love to know who else might be going down this path, because I know it's not just me. But with that being said, love and light to everybody. We're here to bring upon a new age. Which side of the coin are you on?